Hey guys, Rob deboer, and want to do real quick, this is probably my favorite and really the easiest conversation to have, and that is Keto OS with performance as it relates to really the fitness fanatic, someone that's very serious about fitness, their health, how they look, how they feel, how they perform. And again, that's the everyday average person that hits the gym, does their cardio, works out, makes it a priority, eats well, makes good choices, but maybe even the elite athlete, what I call the 2%er, someone that they take it so seriously that they're looking for something that can improve by some means, way, shape, or form, how to improve their performance, even if it's by 2%. And so it's real quick. I would just ask someone, look, there's two fuel sources known to the body, glucose, ketones. One, sometimes performance, unless you're really strict about following a ketogenic diet, which is what creates endogenous, inside the body, production of ketones, it's not all that simple for an athlete, or some athletes don't necessarily agree with that approach, especially when they're trying to perform at a higher level. That's up for debate, but that's not the purpose of this. The purpose of this is to say, okay, you've got glucose, you've got ketones. The only way that you've ever known to create ketones maybe conflicts or contradicts with what you've been led to believe about improved performance. So you're not willing to go through that starvation or removing glucose and carbs from your diet. Good news. Ketones can now be delivered exogenously from outside the body, and we can prove that fuel source in your body. We can actually prove that fuel source being used by your body. So in other words, you've got two fuel sources, and I would just ask an athlete this question, or someone that's in performance this question. Why on earth would you say, okay, glucose is okay, but ketones is not, knowing you can get them through now a supplement? In other words, glucose isn't necessarily protein sparing, doesn't necessarily minimize inflammation, isn't long lasting, doesn't offer insulin-free energy, all the while ketones do. Now, I'm not discounting the need. In fact, I'm a carb guy. I'm sorry, but that's just my belief and what works for me and my goals and my standards. And frankly, I like a piece of cake or something on the side, and that's very difficult following a strict ketogenic diet. However, I can still get the benefit of ketones now with just a single serving. So ask yourself, if you could add in not just one fuel source, but now two, why wouldn't you, if you're an athlete, want two fuel sources, especially if one does minimize inflammation, specifically minimizes inflammation? What does that mean? Helps you recover. What if one offers more cellular energy, called ATP, per unit of oxygen than glucose? So now all of a sudden this other fuel source that you can now put into your body gives you more energy to maintain, endure, intensify your workouts, and yet it seems easier. Why? Require less oxygen. What if you could have a fuel source that delayed depleting glycogen from your muscle? In other words, you don't hit the wall as quickly. That's what this product offers. 100% of the time, one serving to every athlete from young, old, and in between. So again, quick question to any athlete. Why on earth wouldn't you want two fuel sources, knowing one offers all these incredible benefits that the existing fuel source you're using does not offer? Very simple. You wouldn't. You would absolutely want this. Get back in touch with the person that shared it with you. They'll explain how, why, and the product will speak for itself. It really will. Give it a shot. Pay attention to what you feel, what you sense, how you train, and over the course of time, this will become a staple. In fact, I think people will be at a disadvantage now that exogenous ketones are available through supplementation. Those that are elite athletes, the 2%ers, even the everyday person, they'll be at a disadvantage to those that are using this versus those that aren't. So hope that helps. Quick wrap. Thanks, guys.